autumn is coming. I sit here and I look outside in my garden, and it is very clear that autumn is coming. It is almost 1 o'clock and the shadows are long. As silly as this might sound, but let me show you. You see? So normally the shadows are getting long in the evening from that side, which is the west. But it's 1 o'clock and the shadows are long from that side. So my ginkgo is throwing a long shadow on the lawn. And this makes me sad because I love summer. I love spring and I love summer. And yes, it's still warm outside and it's sunny every now and then. But yeah, the last days were a bit sad, a bit dark, let's say. Because as who of you who follows my channel, oh, and by the way, if you follow my channel every now and then, and if you like my videos, be it the cooking videos or my vlog, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me. It would help me if finally I could get some more subscriptions. Anyhow, if you follow my channel, you know that I am unemployed since 2.5 years now. And I am a highly educated, highly experienced professional in communication. But I can't find a job. And apparently it has been confirmed by people who did some research for me that it's mostly due to my age, which I can't change. I try to keep the spirit up and be positive and do whatever I can on professional level, on factual level, and on emotional level. But I can't do that all the time. There are days where I just lose my hopes and yeah, somehow the mood becomes dark. And I try to take these days as they come, but I don't like feeling like a victim, which is why then I feel even worse, not only because my situation is bad, but also because I'm feeling like a victim, so it's double bad. And then I need sometimes a kicking my ass by myself or a sweet verbal caress by my daughter or my friends, just to get me back on track and keep on going, keep on sending my CV to I don't know how many hundreds of companies I've sent it by now. And yeah, so anyhow, the last days were a bit unproductive. I did send CVs. That is what I do every single day. But a part of that, I didn't do much more. On top, which might sound stupid, but on top, my daughter and I are trying to stop smoking. And also that is going up and down. So when I was at my home in Italy a month ago, more or less, I did not smoke for 6 days, and it went quite easy. There's a bee. But then the last evening after dinner, I went to the beach and sat in the dark at the sea, and I decided I needed a cigarette, so I bought some. And on the way home, it was even more sad the next day and boring, so I smoked again. And since then I did. But one point was that, first of all, I learned that I can live 6 days without a cigarette, and it wasn't even that hard. And secondly, since those days, I reduced to half my daily consumption, which is already a good step, I guess, right? And my daughter had decided that starting the new semester at university, she would also stop smoking, so we did. But yesterday was again a bad day, so after 2 days of not having smoked a cigarette, I went and bought a pack. Yeah, I guess if we can manage to smoke 5 cigarettes a day, it's already a success, right? We'll see how that goes. Anyhow, yesterday, as mentioned, I did not do a lot, but one thing I did was extremely stupid because I received a text message by the company who is picking up the recycling garbage, telling me to put outside the bags last night, which I did, and I had a check on my calendar and saw, oh, yesterday was the day to put out the green garbage. So off I went and brought it. I have to bring it to the main road, and when I came back, I realized the company who collects this green stuff is coming in the morning of that day, so they came yesterday morning and I put it out yesterday evening. So as very first thing today, I will have to go and get those back. Stupid. As I was at the main road, the Google Maps car is driving around and kids are getting crazy because they want to be videotaped by them. I realized that as long as the sun is shining, I would have to take the opportunity and go on my roof here and check if everything's okay, if everything's fine. You might ask yourself if I have an addiction to roofs, because I go on my roof on my house in Italy and on the roof on my house in Switzerland. But let me tell you, if you have a house, you better do that once a year at least. And this house is a wooden house with a flat roof. So there I have to check if everything is closed. Last year, I just put a silicone line along the edge because there is a very hard plastic sheet covering the whole thing. And on the border to the metal frame, it should be waterproof, right? So I siliconed the whole, can you say circumference of a rectangle? I don't know. The complete outline. Check for ants also, and if any other animal did some hole or whatever, because they can get there. And the reason why I had this thought to go on the roof today is because, let me show you. You see here, there is some mud, some moss, some whatever on the glass roof. And it could be due to the wind, but it could also be due to some animals who parked on my roof or tried to build a nest on my roof, which we don't want. Come with me, let's go. But to start with, I got a notification from my robotino, my little victim, that he got stuck, the poor thing. Look at these beautiful flowers. There he is. Poor thing. Stuck. By the way, I learned by now that apparently all those roboters have this problem of playing the victim role. It's not only my brand who's doing it. But before I go on the roof, I will harvest some figs for my friend this evening to bring to her. So come with me. Eighteen figs. There clearly has been an animal. They come up that railing, but it might also have been a bird, I don't know. But a walnut. I've checked for any beehive here, but there isn't. Remember last week I had a bee in my chimney. This is clearly not the wind. So rest looks fine. Now I just have to find where the rainwater is, the gutter is running down. And you remember I have fear of height, right? I'm trying to cover it up with stones that can't fall in. And I thought it would be nice to make a sort of tower, so next year find it easily. Okay. What? There are two? Didn't know that. Look, there's another one. Why? This doesn't make any sense because there is only one tube going down. So why in the world would you have two openings with a distance of, let's say, 10 centimeters from one each other, just going to the same tube? I don't get it. And of course they are curved, so I can't get really into them with my hands, and I don't have any tool to get there. And this one is severely clogged. But now I'm curious. I'm curious about the plants of the house. So if I get it right, there are three gutters, but only one here where we were. And there are 1, 2, 3 gutters. This one is outside on the terrace, but still here is only one, and here would be another. One here, where I didn't look, and only one here, not two. And in these plants, there's only one here, which is where we worked, and one outside on the terrace. The second one here, or here, is not in the plan. So I don't have a real answer. A part of that. In total, there was, in the plan, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gutters. I know about 3 of them, and the other 2 just appeared on 1 or 2 plants and then were not longer there on other plants, so maybe they just cancelled the plan. And from the outside I can see only 1 gutter coming out. The other one, I suppose, is there anyhow, but I guess they made 2 holes on the top that land in the same tube. I couldn't explain any other thing because they're very close, so it wouldn't make sense to have 2 complete tubes over 3 floors, just 10 centimeters apart, right? Right? I don't know. Okay, now lunch. Good morning. When I went to bed last night, it was 3 o'clock. I found something that was not a funny surprise. So going back 2 months, I guess, 1 month, 2 months, with my daughter, I repotted the big monstera in my bedroom because the pot was too small. So we did that and put it back in my bedroom, and she looked perfectly fine. She's still fine, no worries. And on Sunday, last Sunday, I watered her as every Sunday, everything fine, and I cut all the brown edges that she had from 2 years ago already. So I just cut them with small scissors and thought, she's not really balanced. I think I have to take her out and put her in again and changing the balance. So yeah, we will do that. Yesterday, which was Friday, I had planned to do this. But then I had to go shopping and I had to do the laundry, and so I had the thought, but then I didn't do it. Okay, When I came back from grocery shopping, I went into my bedroom and changed myself, and the monstera was where she was, which was maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Between 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 3 o'clock in the morning, when I went to bed, this monstera just fell over. Earth fallen out, but mainly water. The whole water had come out, of course. Bad thing is, I have wooden floor here, and wood doesn't love water. If it's just for 10 seconds, no problem. But that was for hours, and I must have been in the laundry room down in the cellar when she fell, because I didn't hear anything. And you know, for such a big monstera to just flip over, or the leaves just softened the fall and there was no sound. I don't know. I didn't hear any noise. Anyhow, I came up the stairs and saw a puddle in my bedroom and was in panic, and then I made 2 more steps and I saw that the monstera had fallen over. So get back down again, take some Scottex and a bowl and cleaning stuff. So I put her back up again and, you know, leaned her toward the sideboard, cleaned everything up and dried up mainly as far as I could. So for today we have a plan. And yesterday I bought 2 avocados. So I'm trying to convince myself, because I also bought some berries. So I'm trying to convince myself to make some crêpes, because then I have crêpe with berries and Nutella for breakfast, and I can make a wrap with avocado and tomato and tuna, or maybe I take out some chicken and I can do some wraps. First move, normally. Tea is behind you. That's my recipe book from, it started in 1984. It's almost 40 years. I learned and unlearned right now. I learned the other day on Insta, TikTok, whatever, not to open the eggs when you need a raw egg on an angle, but on a flat surface, which I did now, which is bullshit, because then you have to clean there. If I open it here, I don't have to clean, so don't do it. Now I know. And you have the little pieces of the eggshell in there. And many of them. Look at that. The most important ingredient. Ta-da. Not sponsored. Dear Mr. Ferrero, sponsor me. So, we start with Nutella. Nutella was launched at least the same month when I was born. No, I won't tell you. April 64. And not really since then, but shortly after, started my romance with Nutella. I really love it. And yes, I know about the palm oil, but you know, they use palm oil from their own palm plantations, so they make sure that it's sustainable. Since 1964. What I do have a problem with is those companies who put palm oil anywhere, everywhere, where it's not needed. In Nutella it is somehow, it is part of the recipe since almost 60 years, so changing that would change the texture and the taste. And as they are sustainable, we want to avoid plastic, but still there are places, situations, things where you need some plastic. So it's not always the point of getting completely rid of something, but to use it sustainably. Where do I really need plastic, for instance? Where do I really need palm oil? And as long as some companies can go ahead and sell groundwater in desert areas, extract it and sell it then to those people who live in these deserts, and the CEOs of these companies then in front of cameras with a sunny smile state that water is not a human right, as long as those companies exist. Just leave Ferrero in peace. That's my personal opinion. Today I'm making a zigzag. Look at that. Is that a beautiful design or not? Buon appetito. See you later. So let's get up and try to save this little, she's not little, this monstera. There she is. One thing that I don't understand is that last night I cleaned up everything, and I don't know where this earth then comes from. I really cleaned everything. Maybe there's a mouse in there? I don't know. So, let's bring that baby out. I already prepared my working station out there. Yesterday it was raining the whole day. There we go, back again. A lot of rain. So my pond is looking as it was planned to look like. So that was why I was thinking of doing it inside, which is a mess. And also using this plastic towel it is not clean because I always use it for replanting. So I'm happy that today it's still overcast, but there is a pale sun that you might see in my face. So at least I can do it outside and don't make an even bigger mess inside. So yeah, let me get the plant here. Here we are. It's not stable. Honestly, I don't know where to start. Okay, let's take this out first. Baby. So, this is the current situation as far as I could do it. What I don't understand is that I read so often that people try hard to make these monsteras make holes in the leaves. I do have leaves with holes, a lot of them. What is it good for? What is it a sign of? If you know, just let me know, please. Thank you. So, lunchtime, our wrap. Then the usual question, is the avocado ripe or hard as a stone or rotten? It's acceptable. If you want to know about the recipe for those wraps with avocado and chicken, please follow the link on the right upper corner. It's a beautiful day today. And still following what my mother said. When the sun is out and it's warm, go outside. So I'm sitting here in the sun with my book and enjoying the last days of summer, autumn, whatever it is. I love it. Birds are chirping. Planes are flying. Bells are ringing, but not right now. It's Sunday, that's why it's so quiet, a part of the plane right now. Hope you have a nice Sunday too.